Are you tired of long messy blog posts? Let's face that. In this video, I will show you how to add a clean clickable table of content to your blogger post so your readers can jump to any section in less than a second. It's simple, fast, and perfect for both beginners and professionals. Let's dive in. Now you have to switch to HTML view. You have to find the H2A. You can use the finding page or use your control F on your PC. And you have to look for the subheading, your first subheading title on this code. Since finding it immediately after the H2A, you have to give a space and add ID. The code will be displayed on the screen, so no need for me to call that. And for this I'm using point one because that's the name for mine, so yours can be step one or just one, just put it like that. So you have to find and do it for the rest of your subheadings you want to display on the table of contents. Now this is point two, so we give a little space as I told you. So we give a little space, add the code, but for this is the second. Sorry for that, that's my mistake. Let me quickly correct it. It's supposed to be small letter. So this is the second subheading which I named point two. The topic was point two, so you can see the difference. The first one was point one, this is just point two, just little difference. Now you have to find the point three side, and immediately after the h2 again give a little space as a code, and for this is point three, since that was the topic on my third subheading. So you don't need to put the entire topic on your of your first of your subheading. You don't actually need to put the entire topic, you just have to put something. I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. So if your subheading starts with point one or just step one or one, that place where I'm putting point one, you should replace it with one, step one, or two, as the case may be. Now there's a code we need to copy. Let me quickly go to the Google Doc. I'll be dropping this Google Doc on the description of this video so you can get the code. For this code, we will be adding it to the top of our blogger, to the top of the HTML code, sorry. So you have to give a space there and paste in the code you copied from there. So you can see code for the first. Now if you checked on it, if you check it, you can see. So for this, I'm going to try to make it easier. I think we just have to copy each point. I think this will be more easier and faster. So just try and copy each subheading you want to pop up on your table of contents and save it somewhere first, as we'll be using it in just few seconds. So this is the third. You can see the point three and point two, that was what started my subtopics. That was where I was using point four, point two. So you must use what starts your first topic. Now this is the last 1.5, so I need to copy these two. Okay, now since I've saved all this, so let me just quickly go to the HTML, switch back to HTML. Now you are going to see something on the code we just pasted. You are going to see step one. You are going to see step one, so you have to change that step one to fit what you need. So it's supposed to be point one for me, just can be just one. Now you have to copy the first subtopic, paste it there on the place where the subtopic. This was for my former post, so we just have to change a little things. Now just paste it. So you have to do same for the rest 5 subtopics. You have to do same for the rest 5 subtopics. Let me just quickly change this here, the subtopic first. Now you have to change that step 2 to point 2. says that's what this you must is a must that you must put what starts your subtopics or what is in that subtopic on this code is a must. If you don't, your code won't work. The table of contents won't direct your viewers to your to the page where the article is, well, where the subtopic is. So we have to do that for OT. Sorry for making this long. I think this is the fastest way we can do that, because if I decide to do step by step as it is, it's going to delay more. So let's just quickly do this. Remember, always change the subtopics, but don't make the mistake of canceling any other thing than the subtopic, and the starting of your subtopic we add to the points. Now we have to copy the point 4. You have to change that too. You have to change it. I think this is the last one, which is point 5. We just have to copy and change. So just tap on the save button and we are good to go. Go back. Now let's view our post. Now let's check if it does work. Tap on point 1. Let's see. You can see it directs me under a second.
Kindly tap the subscribe button if you find this video helpful.